George Dearnaley is a rare breed, a white South African who played football for his country in the dying years of apartheid. I met him in Cape Town as the post-apartheid Bafana Bafana prepared for the Africa Cup of Nations quarter-finals.
We were very, very privileged to be the first official South African group of mixed players representing the country and being able to fly on aeroplanes together, stay in hotel rooms, because 10 years before that, black guys couldn't stay in the same hotels and stuff like that. So huge shift in the way things were done in the country, and football was the groundbreaker there. The most noticeable things were from white South Africans who see you with a big group of black guys and lots of black supporters coming to shake your hand and ask for a photograph and whatever, and you get white people going, well, who's he? White people hadn't even heard of Bafana Bafana. So you'd go to the hotel and they'd be like, who's that guy? And I'd heard some white people say, I think he's that guy in the ANC.
Well, George Dearnaley's gone from being a Bafana Bafana footballer to now running his own team, Old Mutual, down in the 3rd Division. But if the boys he's got here do well, they can make it in the big time.
George's model is Ajax Cape Town, who are thriving in South Africa's top league after just 14 years of existence, and who have seen homegrown talent such as Stephen Pienaar of Everton thrive abroad.
It sounds very idealistic, but I mean, that's what we're aiming for. We want to develop good football players who can go on and make a career out of it. And eventually I want this team playing at the highest level in South African football.
And what are the challenges for these guys? What are the sort of barriers in their ordinary lives that could stop them getting there?
Yeah, we live in a poor country, and the majority of people there's so many social issues that hold them back. Some guys can't afford to get to training. A player was attacked last weekend walking home. Guys tried to stab him. Now he's 20 years old and you've got to try and get his head around the fact that he was almost dead and now he's got to focus on a match on the Friday, which is very difficult.
If those challenges can be overcome, the biggest prize for South Africa will be much greater than a trophy. Rhys, Jazeera, Cape Town.